Hello, my friend. Hope you're having an awesome day. And I wanted to come at you right now, and everyone's out getting these stimulus checks and so forth. And if you're one of those folks who are getting a stimulus check, what do you do with it? Well, there's two different experts that I want you to hear from in terms of what you should do with that stimulus check that you receive. Now, the first one I'll call in is a gentleman by the name of Robert Kiyosaki. You probably know him from the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And what Robert Kiyosaki talks about is, and really the whole premise of this book, is that rich people do different things in terms of money than poor people or middle class people. And he makes a distinction that what a poor person will spend money on is just the outgo. The money will come in and go right out. That's his premise. The middle class person will spend their money trying to get a hold of some what he calls liabilities. And then the rich person will spend money to buy assets. And you might say, well, what's the difference between an asset and a liability? Well, according to Robert Kiyosaki, an asset is real simple. An asset is anything that puts money in your pocket, where a liability is anything that takes money out of your pocket. And I know when this book first came out back in the 80s, he got in all kinds of trouble because he was flying against the stream, if you will, by saying that your house was a liability. And yeah, this book came out, 97. Okay. In 97 when this book came out, he got a lot of flack because he said that your house is a liability. And then what happened, hey, Rodolfo, then what happened was when the housing crisis happened, suddenly he's on Larry King and CNN, and he's being lauded because he was, the smart person in the room for that. So anyway, what Rich Dad, what Robert Kiyosaki would tell you to do is buy assets, things that put money into your pocket. Now, the other expert I want to bring in is a gentleman by the name of Dave Ramsey. And if you've heard of Dave Ramsey before, he's probably best known, he used to be best known for a book called Financial Peace, but now I think he's better known for this total money makeover. And what Dave Ramsey says is that if you're someone who's been furloughed or laid off, your money's not, or like my mom would say, if your money's funny, then what you want to do is you want to take that money and you want to put it into those necessities, your rent, your vehicle transportation, your food, those things that are most critical to you in these times. Now, if you're someone who's not been furloughed and you're getting this check, what he would tell you to do is accelerate what he calls baby steps, which is basically a plan of action for accelerating, number one, building up an emergency fund, and then number two, accelerating getting out of debt so you then can have money to invest and do some other things with. So as you can see, two very different trains of thought on what to do with your money. Choose who you want to listen to, but all you got to do is get a hold of these books and you can get their philosophy on what you should do with that stimulus check. So, speaking of books, as always, if you send me a private message, I will send you the top 5 books that you should be reading right now. And I'll tell you this, spoiler alert, neither this book nor this book is on the list. However, like I said, if you have stimulus money coming and you want to make some good decisions with it, I encourage you to get a hold of both those books and find out what they say and make your own decision. But above and beyond that, top 5 books that you should be reading right now, send me an inbox message. Hey, Darryl, send me an inbox message and I will let you know what those books are. Have a blessed day, be safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.